Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Najla and today I will present my individual task for MTS 3203 Mathematical Reasoning. And as you guys can see on my slide, task 3B, my title of presentation is Mathematical Reasoning Using Divisibility Test based on Polya method. This presentation focuses on how mathematical reasoning can be applied in solving real-life problems through logical and systematic thinking. Okay, we move to the next slide. The next slide is question. So, the given question is, a school received 480 gift bags to distribute among Class A 24 students, Class B 30 students, and Class C 36 students. Three teachers suggest different methods to ensure fair distribution. Teacher 1 divide 480 equally among all students. Teacher 2 group students based on class size. And Teacher 3 use the factor of 480 to determine the number of bags per class. So, the figure 1 is suggested figure 1 is suggested distribution of 480 gift bags. So, the question said, analyze the situation to determine which method provides the fairest distribution among the class and justify your reasoning using appropriate mathematical representation while also suggesting another possible class size that allow 480 gift bags to be divided equally. So, we move to the next slide, which is introduction. And I will justification of representation. This task focus on the strand number and operation, which play an important role in developing students' understanding of how number works in various real-life contexts. Mathematical operations such as division and multiplication are not only used for calculation but also for making fair and logical decisions. In this project, a real-life problem involving the distribution of 480 gift bags among students is explored. This situation provides an opportunity to apply mathematical reasoning and problem-solving skills systematically. By analyzing this scenario, students can enhance their understanding of number relationship, factor, and fairness in operation, while connecting mathematical concepts to everyday application. So, we move to the next slide, which is method. I decide to use the divisibility test as my form of representation because it provides a clear, logical, and fair method to check whether numbers can divide evenly without leaving a remainder. And then, divisibility is a fundamental concept in number theory that determines whether one number can be divided by another exactly without leaving a remainder by Gogoi 2012. It is useful in solving real-life problems that involve equal sharing, grouping, and pattern recognition. This method uses Polya for steps to determine which number can divide 480 gift bags equally among students. So, in this question, we need to divide equally with all the students. So, we move to the next slide, which is the step 1. To solve the problem, I apply Polya for steps of problem solving, which are we have the first step, and in this slide we have the step 1, understand the problem. So step 2, devise a plan. Step 3, carry out the plan, and the last step is look back. So we focus on the step 1 first. So the given problem involved the distribution of 480 gift bags equally among students. The main goal is to determine which group size allow a fair and exact division, ensuring that no bags are left over. So in this question, we know the information is total gift bag is 480. And we must distribute equally, which is no remainder. And we need to identify which number from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10 divide 400 completely, which is no remainder. So, the concept applied is this problem relate to number and operation. Focus on divisibility, a concept that determines whether a number can be divided by another without a remainder. So, the objective is to use divisibility test to identify valid group size that allow fair distribution. So, we need to equal. We need to give all the students equally and fair. So we move to the next slide, which is step 2, devise a plan. So in step 2, we have a calculation and rule setup. So to ensure that the 480 gift bags are divided fairly and logically, the divisibility test will be used. So in this question, as you guys can see, I used the divisibility test to solve the question. This plan aims to identify which number from 2 until 10 can divide 480 exactly without any remainder. The steps are organized to follow a systematic and mathematical reasoning process. So, the plan is, since step 2 devise a plan, we need to plan what we need to do to move the step 3. So, the plan is, first, apply the divisibility rules for number 2 until 10. We need to apply divisibility rules for number 2, 3, 4, 5 until 10. And then record the result in a table to show which number divide 480 evenly. What means of evenly? Evenly is with no remainder. And step 3, verify calculation using simple division. Which means the example is, what simple division is 480 divided by 2, 480 divided by 3, like that. So, the next is mark right if divisible and wrong if not. Last step is interpret the result to identify number that divide 480 fairly. So, this plan ensures clear reasoning and fairness, following FOLIA step 2 and supporting the number and operation concept. So, we move to the next slide, which is step 3, carry out the plan. So, in this step, we need to calculate to solve the problem. Now, perform the actual calculation to confirm which number can divide 480 exactly without leaving a remainder. So in here we have a table. So we have number, operation, calculation, result, and interpretation. So as you guys can see, number we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. We don't have 7 because 7 has no simple divisibility rules. So the operation is division. So calculation, the numbers itself, and result and interpretation. And as you guys can see, the result is every number is divisible except for 9. 480 is not divisible by 9, since the answer is 480 divided by 9 is 53.3. So, interpretation summary is all number except 9 divide evenly into 480. Hence, 480 is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10, but not by 9.
So we move to the next slide, which is, in this slide we have a step 4, look back. In this slide we need to analyze and interpret the result. So to verify the accuracy, we check calculation for each divisor. So 480 divided by 2 is 240, is the whole number, and 480 divided by 5 is 69 and is also the whole number, and 480 divided by 9 is 53.3, is not the whole number. So the results are consistent, confirm that solution is valid. Fair distribution analysis. So class A, B and C have 24, 30, 36 students. Simplify to 4, 5, 6. Since 480 divided by 15 is 32, each ratio but represent 32 give back. So in this slide we have a table also. So give back we have 128 plus by 160 and 192, and the total is 480. So the divisible test is the fairest method because it identifies exact divisor of 480, and when combined with the 15 class ratio, ensure integer allocation with no remainder. This approach is logical, fair and systematic, showing strong mathematical reasoning and supporting the concept of number and operation. It also reflects by Polya step 4, look back, where the results are checked for accuracy and fairness. So the next slide is application in real life. We need to analyze and interpret data in context. The concept of divisibility is not only used in mathematics but also in many real-life situations that require equal sharing, fair distribution, and logical grouping. This thus illustrates how mathematical reasoning helps in decision-making and fairness in daily life. So, application in real life, we can see at the table, real context, sharing give back. So mathematical use is determining divisibility. Next is splitting a reading task. We use division. The last is grouping students for a project. We use apply factor. Mathematics support real-life fairness through divisibility and equal grouping. So we need to apply this knowledge, helps teacher and student develop logical, fair and organized thinking when solving problem involving sharing or allocation. We move to the next slide, which is analysis and interpretation. In this slide, we need to reflect on reasoning. The divisibility test demonstrates how mathematical reasoning supports logical and fair problem solving in real-life context. By determining which number can divide 480 without a remainder, students apply core number and operation concept, including factor, multiples, and division rules. This analysis shows that 480 is 2 power of 5 times 3 times 5, meaning it can be divided exactly by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10, but not by 9s. These findings confirm the accuracy of the method, reinforce student understanding of number relationship and systematic thinking. Through Polya final step, which is look back, students verify results, reflect on the reasoning process, and confirm that the approach ensures fairness, precision, and logical structure in decision making. In a broader context, this is interpretation connects to the KSR mathematics curriculum, emphasizing reasoning, G8, critical analysis, and effective communication. It highlights that mathematical reasoning is not limited to calculation, but also develop fairness, problem solving, and reflective thinking, essential elements of 21st century learning. So I move to the next slide, which is conclusion. I analyze and interpret data in this slide. The divisibility test has trained my ability to reason mathematically and to make fair, logical decisions in real-life context. By applying Polya-Forsted systematically, I learned how mathematical reasoning promotes accuracy, reflection, and fairness in problem solving. This experience deepened my understanding of number and operation and improved my confidence in communicating mathematical ideas clearly and creatively. It also helped me apply the 6S, critical thinking and creativity in designing the solution, communication in explaining the process, collaboration through group discussion, character in ensure fairness, and citizenship in making ethical decisions. Through these types, I realized that mathematics is not only about numbers, but about reasoning, reflection, and fairness that guide our daily action. So here I have do the picture. I know the problem, then I plan, then I calculate, then I reflect, and then I apply to my real life application. So, mathematics is not about numbers, but reasoning and fairness in every step. So, I move to the next slide, which is reference. Here are the references that supports my task. This reference guide me in understanding mathematical reasoning and the importance of reflective thinking. And yes, this is my last slide. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Bye!